Alright, so we are back. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do or continually play the game. Although I changed my character, and I twitched a little on the, how do you call that, on the graphics. I don't know if this one will work, but again, welcome back to a cup of coffee games. It's still going to be the same me though, but I don't know. The graphic really is something that I need to work on. I'm so sorry.
Now, which way is the common room?
Uy. Wonder who that was. Alright. So we are at the common room. I would assume that it
different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
You 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfly, like that poor man from the
If I were called a short defenders, I'm sure you'd use them.
It'll be the next butterbeer. Sure you don't want to try it?
It's a
Brewed
Weasley.
it myself.
Gareth Weasley. So see Gareth
Hello.
Weasley.
You're the new 5th year.
Wonder
Pleased to meet you.
how are
I'm Gareth
you?
Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
I wonder how they're related to like Ron and stuff.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly. Get down. Professor could arrive any moment.
Si Papansin, ate si Papansin ka ate. Bumaba ka nga dyan.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Mukha na botok sa
Well,
bakla.
hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Ikay Epal at Papansin. Yun
I'm Nellie,
ka,
by the way.
botak ka.
Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors
Ano si
about what
Bakla?
happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time?
Oh,
I
kamukha
don't
naman
know
ito ni...
what I'm doing wrong.
Kamukha naman ni
It's not a
What's her
complicated
name?
spell.
Hermione
I should be
Granger.
able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working?
Pa ding nakmamaru.
Oh, hello
Saka pa ding
there.
mamaru bakla.
Welcome to
Wait
Gryffindor.
lang.
I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Love the names, oh.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Not at all.
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going
I think
to
I'm
keep
just
at
gonna be
it.
playing like 30 minutes interval. So I'd
Well,
be able
good
to
luck.
turn out more
It was nice to meet you,
content for
Cressida.
you guys.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Kapag hintay ka, mayroon ako nakitang chest. Ah, wala. Run, bitch, run.
Apparently Marriage Week was having a bit of a Pokemon.
Oh, what's that? Okay, not creepy at all.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs
nga
at the
pala,
end of
tama.
the
Fifth
year.
year nga pala.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your
Yeah.
ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here
Taray.
you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
I think
It will help you to keep track of what you are
Kamukha
learning
ng character
so that you
ko si Keith
master all
Connor.
that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
ang powerful na kilikili ni bakla.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps
That didn't
seeing it in
work.
action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
That didn't work. Okay, here we go. Sunod-sunod na
This
naman
way.
tayo.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide
Ah,
says.
okay.
Revelio.
Taray. This is your visual level. Okay, level to. Okay. Challenges. Quest. Okay. Oh, this is my inventory. Huh? What are these? Items, notes, resources. Okay. Challenges. Siyang marker. Sorry, na-OC ako pag ano. Kailangan mo siya. The Highlands. Oh, diba? Well, at least you know how it would look like. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. At tahimik ko pala for a couple of minutes. My God, nakakahiya.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Here we go. Kati. I wonder how this is gonna turn out.
And here we are.
Okay.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I think it would be better if
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Shady bitch.
Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
What a shady bitch.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide
Obliged
you.
ka. Dahil mas
Speaking
magaling
of
ka,
guides,
kailangan
and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley,
my God.
why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Quest. I'm reading, okay? This represents my quest, of course. Completing quest, of course. Continue. Lock by spell or level requirements. Okay, of course. Now, new spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments. Okay, good to know. Track a quest with the right button to continue.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
I think
Now,
I chose
sounds
the
like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Si Mr.
I
Ollivander
shall reach
pare.
out when I have more information
Kala katanda
about
si Mr.
our
Ollivander.
mysterious locket. For now,
We'll find out
focus
later.
on your classes
Hopefully,
and pay
we get to
attention.
see.
More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Dark arts. Oh, V, sorry. Oh, dito to.
Ronan certainly employs great.
Mabuti na lang merong ganito. Ganon. Golden lining. Silver lining who? Okay. Ang layo. Bakla. Defense against the dark arts. Agad-agad. Aha. Sino ang professor ko sa ganun?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878.
Oh, kanya yung
No
dragon
doubt you've heard of it.
doon.
Now, you may be
Nasiniran.
asking yourself how an old woman like me
Nilang
single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa. Yes!
Levioso.
Atere.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh my god, it's him!
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Hey.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I give a very good get.
Spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Yay!
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Of course.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Alright.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Sebastian
Didn't expect a new
Swallow,
student to be
by the
so
way.
deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Of course.
Till next time.
Yay! Yes, level 2, bitch. Charm class. What the? Okay. Legendary gloves. Okay. Anything with an exclamation point, I'm okay with that. Okay, so V. Sana tumitingin ka sa dinadaanan mo talaga, Day. Oh, good lord. Where to go, where to go, where to go? Whoa! Kakahilo pag ganito yung graphics, tapos ang bagal ng...
All that happened that day, I would! You made your point!
Going up. My god. Ayan, okay, finally. Ano ba to?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the letter.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
She's South
Hello,
African.
I am
Taray.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
bitch! Accio!
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Okay, here we go. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Okay.
Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you ask, very good. Happens to the best of us. Excellent. Stay focused. That's it! Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Naman to.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You are. There we go.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Accio.
Very good. Happens to the best of us.
Quite impressive.
Pala siya dapat.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Not to worry.
Lagi ako na. Lagi na
What's
ako.
this? There we go.
Accio.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Oh. Well, really, accio is not my sport.
Here we go. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Accio.
Okay.
I know everyone.
Very good, both of you.
Try not
Well
to be
done.
nervous. You are doing quite well.
Well, clearly that's not my game. Not my sport.
Dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
You can use a word if you would.
If you're so inclined. You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well,
Why do I get
an
to
outdoor
win the collaboration?
competition wasn't
Nice.
exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Great.
Rebellion.
you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
I've always said travel
from the goblins in the upright.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the end of
1752.
it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fun fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Princess back. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway.
Here. Oh God, there are times that I hate Hogwarts. This is the reason why
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Beak. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hackett and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a stream. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, Regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright.
This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is. Flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student was helping with that predicament.
magpaparinig ka. Mamaya ka na. Ate, mamadali ako. Okay.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Repair.
This cannot possibly be difficult.
Mga side quests na available na siya.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you then.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Oh, anyone? I was playing gobstones on the kitchen floor with my cousins. Not the same here in the courtyard. This is the first year my thing. Revelio.
Oh, level up na ako. Kala nyo.
Revelio.
To Hogsmeade.
Hello, Sebastian. Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Teka lang, akala ko si Mr. Ollivander nasa sa... Ganon. Ano ba lugar yun? Nasa King's Cross. Maybe it's an old shop. Maybe after this, it transferred to King's Cross. You'll never know. Tired.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get from the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
This place is
Beautiful!
beautiful.
From the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Not the other one.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's a hippogriff.
Likely already named them too.
Frogtooth and Sugarfoot. To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Mr. Moon is Asian.
Tell me, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
I've been quiet. Oh my god. I just don't know what to do with
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.